Interesting. Really nice. Wow. Definitely not shy on the flavor. So I got this package from Target, and it's a PR gift from Tabitha Brown's new vegan food and kitchen collection at Target. So this isn't from Tab herself, I wish it was, but I recently worked with Target and they were so kind to send me this little sneak preview of her collection that just came out. I think it launched on January 8th. And even though I didn't get any of the refrigerated food in the PR box, it inspired me to go to Target and grab one of each product so that I could try it on camera because I'm just so curious and I think it's gonna be delicious. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'll show you what's in this box and then we'll try all of her food. If you don't know who Tabitha is, by the way, she is an incredible vegan, I guess, influencer. I feel like she's kind of transcended influencer status at this point because she's done a TV show, she's done multiple lines with Target, and she also wrote a book. We actually share the same cookbook publisher, which I love. But I have been a fan of Tabitha since I think I was in college. Way back in the day, she went viral for posting a video trying Whole Foods tempeh tomato lettuce avocado sandwich, the TTLA. And I remember seeing that video and I absolutely loved it. I was a new vegan at the time, or somewhat new vegan. I just loved her infectious and positive energy, and I think that she does such an amazing job of just sharing about vegan food in a really compassionate way, which I think is the best way, if you're gonna ask me. So with that being said, I'm sure the food's gonna be delicious. I'll show you what I got in the box first and we'll get cooking in the kitchen. In this box, we have actually 2 of the dry products. So we've got some vegan black garlic roasted mixed nuts, some sweet and salty popcorn. We have a reusable tote. I feel like her brand is all about really bold flavors, colors, lots of vibrance, and I love a good reusable shopping bag. Everybody needs one in their life. Then we have this water bottle. It's a glass bottle, but it's got that nice matte coating on it, so it just feels nice to touch. I shouldn't be doing that to the water bottle. On the water bottle, it says, "Hello there, you got this, and very good." Some Tab catchphrases. I love that it's a very tall bottle because I think that this really encourages people to drink water. So, love that. And last but not least, we have some avocado dip bowls. This one's popping out, so I'll just show you. They're really cute little condiment bowls in the shapes of avocados, and yeah, that's fucking adorable. I'm gonna close up this box and we're gonna get cooking. All right, so here are the products that we're trying today. First up, I have the vegan polenta and wild mushroom ravioli. This one says it cooks in 5 minutes. I was really enticed by the mushrooms. I just love anything mushroom, and I've never ever tried a ravioli with polenta in it, so I'm really excited to try this. These retail for $5.99. It smells like truffle, actually, and I made these plain. If they're good, I know that they're gonna be even better sauteed with like a little bit of butter, garlic, and like herbs. I just wanted to try it on its own, and it smells amazing. Let me show you a close-up. I only made a couple, but they're a pretty good size and they smell so good. One thing I will say is that the products aren't really gluten-free friendly. Like the cream cheese and the spreads are, but the main products, like the pasta, are not. Actually, I think the burgers are gluten-free. I'll have to check. But it smells really good. Okay. I think they put the polenta in there to give it something creamy. I wish it had a little bit more salt in the filling. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the polenta. It feels like a bread sandwich, you know what I mean? It's like a carb in a carb. Not that I mind carbs, I love carbs, but I feel like I wish there was more mushroom and less of the polenta, but they probably did it just for like the creaminess. I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 5. I think it could be a 4 potentially if cooked right, but I think the other flavors might have been a better choice. I saw a really delicious like spring pea one. This one with the polenta just kind of throws me off a little bit, but it's not bad. I would eat it again. I'm just not sure if I would buy it again. Now we're gonna try the vegan garlic seasoned plant-based patties. These are made with pea protein. They have 21 grams of protein per patty, which I think is pretty great. And you get 2 in each pack. These retail for $4.49. At first glance, they look a lot like an Impossible Burger or a Beyond Burger, but it sounds like it's gonna have a lot more flavor. I think I can actually see some pieces of garlic in it, so I'm really excited. I always like to try things plain first, but it's really sad. I don't really have any other burger toppings right now. So we're just gonna try it as is. It smells really good, very reminiscent of an Impossible or a Beyond Burger. I'm not picking up on too much of like the garlic though, because I feel like the original is pretty well seasoned, but let's give it a go. Okay. Ooh, salty. Okay. The garlic is hitting me now. Also a little bit of spice, definitely some seasoning, some herbs. Let's get another bite. Okay. I think it's pretty salty. I also think it would be better with some of like the other toppings to kind of mellow it out. Lots of flavor, definitely not shy on the flavor. The garlic comes through, but there are more, maybe like a paprika is in there. It's definitely a little bit more delicious than an Impossible or a Beyond Burger, but I think it's just like a tiny bit saltier, just a little bit too salty. So I'm gonna give this, again, I think a 4 out of 5. I would definitely eat it again. I'd want to try it maybe with some of the toppings to like chill out the salt, but aside from that, it's a very flavorful, nice vegan burger. Next up are the vegan plant-based sausage with mushroom. Comes with 5 sausages, 16 grams of protein each, which is pretty great. And like I said, I love mushrooms, so this one really spoke to me. I have to be honest, I'm usually more of a hot dog girl versus sausage, and by that I mean I used to just love stadium hot dogs like Nathan's or Hebrew National, basic salt seasoned hot dogs versus like the herby sausages. But I think I'm gonna like these because they have mushroom, which I think is pretty unique. They retail for $7.99 at Target. I don't know if you're really supposed to put it in a bun because I know it's not a hot dog, but that's how I'm gonna eat it. There is a nice like casing that was on this. And this one actually does smell like mushroom a lot, so I'm really excited. I think it's definitely giving sausage, not hot dog, which makes sense because it's a sausage, but I'm just not a sausage girl. That being said, this is actually pretty good. So I'm giving it a 3 out of 5, but I think if you like sausages like a normal person, this would be a 5 out of 5 for you. I recommend getting the skin like really nice and crispy. I waited a little bit too long because I'm filming this video, but the skin I think will just like make it that much more in the experience. And I think the mushrooms in the sausage are really unique, so I like that. Big fan of mushrooms. If there were no mushrooms, it might even be like a 2 out of 5 for me, but I'm telling you, for a sausage hater, 3 out of 5 is still pretty good. All right, moving on, we have the vegan butternut squash bisque. It's made with sweet potatoes, butternut squash, onion, and coconut milk, so really rich and creamy. I'm expecting it to be really velvety, and you don't have to cook this one. You can just throw it in the microwave and it's ready to eat, which I love. This retails for $4.49. The first thing I smell is sweetness, and the texture is a little bit on the thick side. This is definitely like a rich and hearty soup, but the color looks great and it smells good. I can definitely tell there are some nice spices in here. I can smell some cinnamon. Let's give it a try. Okay, it's not as sweet as it smells. Definitely got some kind of holiday herbs in there, like I'm tasting rosemary, thyme, that kind of thing. Really nice. Also not too rich, even though there's coconut milk in this, which I like, because sometimes I feel like the soup gets really heavy when you add too much of a creamy element. Okay, overall this is pretty good. I wouldn't be upset for like $5 as a convenient lunch that you could take with you to school or work. I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 5. This one's an easy one, the vegan garlic cream cheese spread. They also had a strawberry cream cheese, but I decided to get this one because I love garlic. And it seems like the base of this is coconut oil and chickpea protein. So I think this will be really delicious. Like I said, garlic, I feel like you can't go wrong when there's enough garlic in a dish. So this one retails for $3.99. Gotta give it the smell test. Definitely smelling the garlic. And I like that it doesn't smell like coconut oil. Sometimes when you have coconut products in vegan food, it just tastes overwhelmingly like coconut. And I have to say the texture of this cream cheese, pretty thick. It's definitely a solid at room temperature, but I like that because I feel like true Philadelphia cream cheese is always kind of thick too. Let's give it a try. I taste something kind of smoky. It tastes weirdly like bacon a little bit. What is that? Yeah, for some reason, I'm getting this like smoky bacon flavor, but there's no smoked paprika in here. Let me try it on its own, just off the spreader. It almost tastes like a smoked garlic, which is actually really nice. I think this would be great because whenever people eat bagels, I feel like the first thing that they think of is smoked salmon. So this kind of gives you that feeling. Interesting. I would love just a little bit more garlic and less of the smoky flavor, but I don't hate it at all. This is definitely really good. I would absolutely eat it again. I'm gonna give this I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5, or maybe like a 4.75 out of 5. So high praise for this vegan cream cheese. Last but not least, we have the snacks that came in the PR box. We've got some black garlic mixed nuts. So I think this will be really delicious and flavorful. Black garlic is one of my favorite flavors. And this is a mix of peanuts, almonds, cashews, hazelnuts, and pistachios. They did not hold back. I gotta do the old man nut gesture. I'm gonna try an almond. I don't really smell much, but wow, there's a lot of flavor. Actually kind of goes away. Let's try a peanut. It's a little bit sweet. The flavor kind of is not as strong as you would expect. Pistachios. Yeah, The seasoning is not that strong, actually, but it's a little bit sweet, which I don't mind. I love sweet and salty, but I think it's definitely an upgrade from like your standard just salted roasted nuts. So this is definitely a little bit more special. Oop, and the price is pretty good for like all these fancy nuts. Yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna give this one, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Last but not least, I saved the vegan sweet and salty popcorn for the end. I love a good sweet and salty combo, so I think this is gonna be good, and it's hard to mess up popcorn, so I'm sure it's delicious. Smell test. Actually just smells like regular popcorn, but let's see. I'm expecting like a little bit of a kettle corn vibe. Okay. I taste coconut, which is weird because there's no coconut in here. Okay, this is weird. For some reason, I'm getting like a coconut oil flavor, but there is no coconut oil. Am I okay? Overall, I'm gonna say it's good. It's hard to mess up popcorn, and I love popcorn as like a nice light snack. It's not too sweet, so it's not quite kettle corn. It's just like very lightly sweet and very lightly salty. I think this should be called vegan lightly sweet and salty. Don't expect kettle corn, but other than that, it is really good, especially if you like the sweet salty combo. I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna give this one a 4.5 out of 5, but it's popcorn. Like realistically, what could go wrong, you know? So my final thoughts. First of all, my favorite product was definitely the burger, probably followed by the ravioli and the cream cheese. Oh no, I forgot about the cream cheese. Okay, I'm gonna go burger, cream cheese, and then the ravioli. I have high hopes that the flavors just vary so much, because if you look at the products that they have, there's like such a range. I really wish I had gotten the mushroom burger. If I end up buying any more, I'll probably try that next. The sausage was also up there for me. I'm just not a sausage person, so it was a me thing. And the snacks are solid. I think the food is really the special thing though, because it's nice to see vegan options at an accessible grocery store like Target. Target just has really great reach all over the country, which makes me really happy, because I know that no matter whether you live in Wisconsin or in New York City, you can find these products most likely, and that is incredible. I think there needs to be more accessible vegan food that isn't so highly priced. Obviously, it does cost a lot to produce vegan food and the demand isn't as high, so it's just one of those things. It's always gonna be a little bit pricier than your standard food at most stores, but I think this is a great start, and I hope that the demand will show Target that people want to see more vegan food on the shelves, and for that I am so grateful to Tab for doing this. I mean, big kudos. Everything is delicious, don't get me wrong. Like, no matter the rating today, nothing was bad. Everything was really good. There are just a few things that I might have liked to try different flavors of, and I'm really sad I didn't get to try the truffle aioli. I realized I also didn't try the pasta salad, the tea, or the pickles. To be honest with you guys, I don't really like cold salads like pasta salad. I don't really like pickles, and tea is just tea. So I decided for food waste sake not to try those products, but I guarantee that they're just as delicious, because everything seems to be centered around making plant-based food delicious, and it's really bold in flavor, which I think is so important, because a lot of people still unfortunately think that vegan food means like bland brown mush on the plate, and as you can see, it's definitely not. Let me know if you've tried any of these products. Let me know what you want to try if you haven't tried. Like I said, I'm on the hunt for the mushroom burger next, and then I want to try more of the ravioli, because I think that would be so delicious. And I'll definitely finish everything that I bought, because it was good. I would happily eat everything I ate today again. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Big thank you to Target for sending me the box. This wasn't sponsored at all. It just got me super excited to go to my local Target and grab everything. And yeah, this was honestly a very spontaneous video. I still have a sty. It's raining, it's dark and gloomy in LA, so I apologize if the video isn't as beautiful as always, but sometimes when inspiration hits, you just gotta hit record. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this one. I'll see you in another video soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye. I'm eating the rest of this burger for my lunch.